A girl is shopping in a store when a disabled ant, sitting in a wheelchair, brushes her leg with something. The girl starts itching and lifts her leg to scratch it. Meanwhile, the ant swaps the girl's shoe with her own. When the girl lifts the other leg to scratch, the ant takes that shoe too and replaces it with her own. The girl unknowingly leaves the store wearing the ant's shoes. As she steps outside, the store alarm goes off. The girl, confused, wonders what happened. Just then, the ant, now feeling delighted, walks out and exclaims, "These shoes have healed me. I feel perfectly fine now, no more pain in my legs." The girl looks at the ant's feet and says, "Hey, those are my shoes." The ant denies it, claiming she bought them herself, and then runs away. The store security guard stops the girl and asks what she stole. The girl, realizing it must be the shoes, offers them back. Meanwhile, the ant, now full of energy, walks past a beggar and steps into his donation bowl. The beggar protests, "Hey, what are you doing?" The ant rudely dismisses him, even knocking his burger to the ground and stepping on it. The girl watches in shock, realizing she made a huge mistake by helping the ant. The ant continues causing trouble. She disrupts a painter by throwing his supplies, steps into a puddle of paint, and then starts yelling at the painter, even knocking over his bucket of paint. The girl, who is actually a fairy in disguise, observes all of this. Later, the ant sneaks into a house and steals money. As she leaves, the fairy stops her. "Why are you stealing someone else's belongings?" she asks. The ant insists, "This money is mine." The fairy replies, "You are cruel. You need to be taught a lesson." Revealing her true fairy form, she waves her magic wand, and the ant suddenly finds herself back in her wheelchair. Just then, her daughter-in-law appears and says, "You can't stay in my house anymore. I will not take care of you." The ant, now in distress, cries, "Where will I go?" Seeing this, the fairy realizes that the ant has learned her lesson. She decides to give her another chance. Using her magic wand, she heals the ant's legs once again. The ant, recognizing her, exclaims, "You're the girl from the store." The fairy replies, "I'm not just a girl, I'm a fairy. I was testing you." The daughter-in-law returns and asks, "What's all this noise?" Then, noticing the ant standing, she is shocked. "How are you walking? And where did you get that money?" The ant again insists, "It's mine." The daughter-in-law grabs the money and walks away. As the ant starts to leave, the fairy points her wand at her feet, making her freeze in place. "My legs. What happened to them? The pain is back." The ant cries. The fairy sternly says, "You will never heal again." With one final wave of her wand, the ant collapses to the ground. Then, the fairy disappears. Dash dash dash. At the end of the story, the narrator advises, love and respect your parents and family. Give them your time. Thank you very much. If you love me too, like, share, and subscribe. And leave good comments. Thank you.